Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. If you are new here, hi, I'm the face of the page. No pun intended. My name is Paige Sechler. That was super cheesy.
Drunk at night in LA picking fights. I think we have done it all. She knows me in and out, love of a different kind, but we still have no control. Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends, baby, good friends, hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good friends, but like lovers on the weekend. On the weekend. No, we don't like to talk. We're not so good for words. That's why we don't get that far. But she still reads my mind, so we can follow through. Always let our bodies talk.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Paige Sechler. As you probably know because you clicked on my channel. Yeah, so hey, this video will be a November plan with me. I've wanted to do a video like this for quite a while, and I've been hesitant because one, I am very type A. I'm very over the top, which in my last vlog, if you didn't see, I can link in the cards. It was like a packing prep with me for 1 week of vacation, and it took me a whole week beforehand, or 10 days beforehand, to prepare. So I kind of am starting to let that like very type A, particular, overly planner type side of me show a little bit. I've always been like hesitant to share that, being a Christian, because you know, we follow God's plan. We know God's plan is what happens, and I fully believe that, so don't take that the wrong way. However, to just make myself feel more at ease, to help control my own anxieties, this is just things that I found that help. I love putting pen to paper. I love writing down things. I like seeing lists. I like physically crossing things off. It just is what works best for me. So a little disclaimer, if you are not like this, if you think it's over the top, if you think it's extra, if you think, you know, whatever negative thoughts you do have, please keep them to yourself, because in the end, it doesn't really affect your life. The way I plan out my life does not affect you whatsoever. So if you have anything negative to say, please keep that to yourself. However, if you are like me, you're trying to find a good system, you're feeling anxious because your schedules are just too much, you have too much to manage, too many things to keep track of, I'm here to help. I'm your girl. I have spent, I would say, about 5 years perfecting this system, and so we are going to talk about everything to like prep your month. So I'm going to show you supplies I use, planners, how I do my bills, what calendars I do use, and if you are a like regular follower of mine, you know that my husband and I are trying to conceive, so I'm even going to show you our like my ovulation like tracker thing, how I set that up. So literally this is how I prep an entire month from the get-go. So it is the end of October right now. It's October 25th. So I usually do this, you know, about a week before the new month begins, just so I'm super on top of it. I feel prepped. I know what's coming in the, you know, the upcoming month. And yeah, so I don't want to make this video too long because I have a feeling she's going to be lengthy. So let's just jump into it. So let me start by saying I've been hesitant to put a video out here like this because it's very personal. Between sharing so much of my own life, like such like a personal thing, like just like anxiety and how I control and stuff, that's personal on top of it. And then just my schedule, my routine, like I feel like that is such like a like a personally grounded thing, and it's, to me, it's something vulnerable to be sharing, but that's what I do on my channel these days. We're honest, we're nitty gritty with each other, so that's what we do. And then the other thing is, it's just kind of hard to make because you have a lot of numbers involved, what the cost of bills are. I track our income, so what we make is, you know, usually very detailed out and written in here. Our address comes up quite a bit, so I have to be very aware of that also, and I want to say that's about it. But yeah, it's just, this is definitely a tricky one to film, so I tried to get quite a few clips of, you know, my planner and stuff before I had it all written out, with like all the numbers and like the personal private details. So I think I did that as best as I could, so that's good there. So let's just start. Let's talk supplies right now. So everything and anything I use when planning my months. This is my holy grail, my best friend, my baby, my life companion, occasionally in place of my husband. It is my planner. I have spent years and years and years, I would say, I mean, oh my goodness, since I was in high school, I've been buying my own planners to use because I didn't like the ones the school gave us, and every single year, literally every single year, I've never bought the same planner once. Like, I tried a different planner every single year. Half the time, you know, I'd get through a couple months and be like, I hate this planner, buy a new one. Like, I am very, very, very picky with my planners. This is the first time ever in my life that I've ordered the same planner. I ordered this for 2022. I've used it the entire month of 2021, or I've used it the entire year of 2021. And I'm obsessed with it. I found it on Pinterest. I was just like randomly looking. I can't even think about what planner I used before this. What planner did I use before this? I literally have no idea. I literally don't remember life before this planner because she's my baby. Yes, I have tried digital planners. I've tried everything. So I did order this. I will say I'm ordering I plan on ordering a second one. If you don't follow Tori DeSimone, or like Stride Spin and Fitness, she is a YouTuber, influencer, fitness instructor out of like Philadelphia. She is a content creator and she is creating a planner for like people like that. So I will be buying hers in turn with this one, but I didn't want to miss out on this. So this is, I didn't even say what it was. It's by the company Migos. I want to make sure it focuses on that. That is the brand. Like I said, I ordered mine on Etsy. This one I ordered from Etsy. My one for next year I just ordered from their website after I had found out about them. Yes, so I actually have had 3 different planner companies that I have used in the past reach out to me. 2 had sent me planners. 1 I had purchased with them. I thought I really liked it, sent them an email to work with them. I had a code and it just didn't work out. I ended up not liking it, and that's just something like I wouldn't encourage you guys to buy something if I wasn't obsessed with it. This, I've reached out to this company. I cannot, they're not right now working with influencers. I can't get a code for you guys for a discount, but it's actually pretty affordably priced, I think, for what you're getting. I like that it's all black. I like the front. It says Gold Digger. It looks really worn up. I take it to work with me every day, so that's just like kind of scratching, but that's a whole year's worth, and it's like a leather thing, so to me that's bound to happen. I don't really care about that. Like, this is what a regular week would look like for me. Like, this was this past week. So, you know, you can see I have a pretty lengthy to-do list, and then how I broke down my stuff. So that is the planner. I don't want to go into it too much, like as far as November yet, but that's the planner. I love her. I literally cannot recommend it enough. See, next, this isn't for everybody. I do keep a notebook separate, and that is what I use to track my ovulation or like trying to conceive journey. So I do keep that separate, and I just keep that guy set like back here because I get ready where I'm sitting right now every morning. So keep him over here tucked in. I just got it from Walmart, nothing fancy, but a little, just an extra little notebook, grabbed it at Walmart, nothing fancy. Next, let's talk highlighters. I am a huge color coding girl. You will see that in a minute or two. I match all of my color coding in all of my books. So my planner, any notebooks that I have, and my Google calendars, all the color coding matches. So I actually love the mild liner highlighters. These are my most used colors. I bought them in a pack on Amazon. I'm trying to set up an Amazon storefront. I have no idea how to do it, no idea what I'm doing. If I figure it out, I will link this stuff there. I will try to link it in my link to know it if not. Because, you know, help a girl out, love you all. Something that made me fall in love with these is, you know, you have like your regular end of a highlighter, like a normal highlighter end. Yeah, the bottoms of these come off and they're like fine point markers also. I absolutely love that. These take the win. They are my MVPs. Okay, so next we're gonna talk pens. I am a huge stationery person. You are going to gather that really quick between Bibling, journaling, using my planner, everything. I just love stationery. It's my solution to any issue I'm having in life is to buy more stationery. Whether it's sticky notes, planners, notebooks, pens, markers, whatever. I'm always trying new ones, but I usually stick to my ride or die ones. So I typically would say 3. I'm going to add a 4th one in here just because I tend to forget about them, but I will add them because they are good. So first one is my number 1 like all-time holy grail pen is the Sharpie S Gel in a .07. This pen right here is my number 1. I have this in my purse, in my car, in my planner. I have a zillion of these and I'm obsessed. Cannot get enough of them. Next, this is a little bit of a wider tip. I usually actually try to go for more fine tip things. Like I love a .5. That's my go-to. That one writes fine. The Sharpie one, it writes, I would say more like a .5, .6, even though it says it's a .7. I would honestly say it's a little bit of a finer point. This Bic one, it's the Bic Gelosity, like G-E-L, and it's in a .07. I love this one. I like how it writes, especially when writing checks. Because it feels a little more like it glides easier and it writes bigger. Even though they're both .07, this writes like heavier, which I like for some things. Then when it comes to just random things, this was my go-to before I found the Sharpie one. It's the Papermate Ink Joy in .5. If I have to write really tiny things, this is what I go to. I've bought probably 3 packs of these before. I love them. I use these a lot when I'm planning out my YouTube videos. Because of and when I'm journaling, like when I'm writing in my journal, I really like these. And my last one, I got these ones on Amazon. It's the fine liner pen in .38. I also use this a lot when it comes to journaling. The ends are just so crisp and clean. She's very fine. I forget about this one because I tuck them back in here, so I do forget about those. These are my most used, but I do love those also. Let's see, sticky notes. I use sticky notes for everything. I love Post-it note. That's the way I go. That's my go-to. And then my last piece of supplies when it comes to planning would be the Bic Easy White Out. I love these. I always have these on hand because we're not perfect. You know, we can't all be perfect. One of these guys, which I'm only showing you the back because my town that I live in is on the front, but one of these I would also say to get, and this I call like my bill holder. So anything and everything I need to write out bills is in this guy. We'll come back to this in a little bit, but definitely like a pouch specifically for your bills. Before I go into how I actually plan this, I want to show you my color coding system first. And this is I'm this extra, but I wrote this out for the sake of this video. With my highlighters, I have it broken down, and these will all pair up with the same colors in my Google calendars, in my monthly spreads. Like all of them are the same, so that is just how I break it down. I'm going to show you how I set up my month of November first, and then we're going to actually go back to this week that I just planned out, because I plan my weeks one at a time. Like every Sunday night I'll plan the next week, so I'm not quite there yet, but I want to show you guys how I still set up my weeks, if that makes sense. Yes, so if we go to November, you can see I just had it set up here, and then I have my month here as well. This is the app Google Calendars. I 110% recommend it. I love her. My husband logs in because he doesn't really ever look at this. He doesn't care about this. However, when we're making plans, he needs to know what's going on. So he actually has Google Calendars on his phone, logged in, and he can see everything we have going on. He sees when our bills are coming out. He sees when we have things planned. So that is super convenient if you are sharing your life or finances with anybody. Google Calendars is the best thing ever. Before we jump into this, when I set this up, I reference my Google Calendars. So I'm going to show you a couple little tips and tricks with Google Calendars, and kind of what I do here. So I'm gonna actually bring you up for a second. Okay, so one might think I would just screen record this. However, I want you to see like what I'm tapping. So this was our month of October. You can see she's super jam-packed, super busy. However, it is all color coded. Same with September, like things fill up quick, but it is all color coded. So we're gonna go to November because that's what we're planning out right now. So you can see the things that are in are my like consistent things. So all of these blue ones here are our bills. So I have them set to repeat. Say we go to, if you tap on one of your bills, like I'm going to tap on sewage, okay? I have this set to repeat every month. I have the color changed so it matches my bill color. And then you can actually put in the notes. So I don't know why this one's not filled out. I'll put in the cost and the address that bill will get sent to. So then every month when I'm writing out bills, it's right here. Exactly what I need, exactly where it needs to go, how much it is. It's all on my phone. Yeah, so there's that. Then we have holidays, which I have in green, like I showed you. All of that is just already in there. I have my YouTubes set for an upload every Thursday. As you can see, they don't all have filled out, but it's set to repeat. So when I know what I want to upload, I'll just tap on it, tap on this, go to edit, and then I can just type in whatever video I want to upload that day, just so I have the reminder. Okay, so I would definitely recommend to utilize Google Calendars. Utilize the repeat monthly, definitely utilize the color coding, the note section, definitely worth it, especially if you have a partner who you share your information with that you get tired of explaining everything to. It's all right in the calendar. So in turn with that, I reference my Google Calendars because all of that is set to repeat monthly, like the important things. So and like if I'm scheduling appointments, I put it in my phone right away. So that is the calendar I reference when setting up my monthly spread. So I put all my bills, I have dollar signs. I highlight all of my bills blue. I put dollar signs after my bills, and then I didn't fill out the numbers for what you're seeing, but then at the bottom I will total up what my bills are, and then each time we get paid, so my tips, Max's pay, and my every other week pay, at the very end of the month I'll total that up, do the remaining, and then I kind of like see where our savings is and how much debt we've paid off, because we're trying to pay off some debt right now. Dave Ramsey would be so proud, but that's kind of what we're doing right now. So that is my monthly spread. Then let's go weekly spread here. Like I said, I'm going back to this week instead of the first week of November because I'm not there yet. That's still another week for me. Not for when you're seeing it, but for me. So this is my weekly spread for this week. So you can see I have all of my YouTube videos. This is literally today. I'm pre-filming 3 YouTube videos right here. This is what I have to do today. So from here I pull and put on my list here. So I'm setting up my planner, which I did, and now I'm filming it. So check. This is my work reminder. We are dressing up for Halloween. My upload video reminder. And then this is just kind of like what we'll be doing when Max is off work. We have a trip to Rock Run coming up and a photo shoot. So you can see even on my weekly spread, I keep my colors consistent. So everything with YouTube is this red color. Just plans we have is yellow, and any day's photography things are gray. That is the same as it is in my Google Calendars. And then I just have my regular to-do list and stuff, so that's super nice to reference. And like I said, I do that like 2 or 3 days before the week starts. So I set this week up last Saturday evening. So that is kind of how I set my planner up and my Google Calendars. So something else I do when setting up for the month, just for those of you that are following along for our fertility journey, I set up my notebook for each month. So this is cycle number 5 with the new medicine that I'm on. And I just break it down like so. We do date, cycle day, notes, and our little heart. And then I will just tape in my little strip ovulation testers as those days come up. So that is something I set up at the beginning of every month when I set up my monthly calendar, because that's just kind of how the cycle works. And as far as this little bill book, I have to be very cautious of what I'm showing you because this is like the very personal thing, but this is also something that has saved me a ton when it comes to doing bills. So with my calendar and stuff, most of my bills I have auto drafted out. Any bills I can have auto drafted out, I do have auto drafted just because it's easy. And then if we want to pay more on anything, we go in and make a second payment. But any bills that, you know, say they're small businesses or just like local bills that don't do like a big auto draft thing, I have to write the bills out. So any handwritten out bills where I have to like write out a check, put a stamp, put our address, I do that at the beginning of the month. I have a whole stack of bills we can't do that with. So our mortgage, Max's union dues, our sewage, our trash, like literally the local things, and any like credit card bills because we pay more on those. I don't have those auto drafted, but we write these out, so I'm holding them backwards so you can't see them. So I do that at the beginning of the month, like they are in the mail like the first of the month. And that is something that has been very useful. It kind of took us a little bit to get our finances to a place that we were able to write out such a large amount of bills at the beginning of a month, but it worked out. So in this, I just keep this is kind of hard because I can't really show you any payments that we have to make. So this one I had to send out like a certain amount of months. I keep this payment paper in there. This, I'm gonna keep it over it, but this paper in the back is like our stickers for our address that I can stick on top of the envelopes to make it quick and easy, and stamps because, you know, gotta use those to send the mail. And I have my little checkbook with an extra pack of checks that I just ordered the other week. And then 2 payment booklets. This is our sewage payment book and our trash payment book. And obviously I'm holding these backwards because you can't see certain things. And those have like where you like write like the payment stubs and receipts and stuff. And then this is just where our mortgage, where we take our mortgage to, we drop it off. We don't mail it because it takes way too long for them to process it, and we just want it out. So we actually take it in, but this has our account number and like the amount that we write out, when it's due by, and things like that. So all of that I keep in here, and those are the only bills other than like the ones that will come in the mail, like our credit card statements and stuff. That everything is right in here. So beginning of the month when I'm setting up my planner, I get this out, I write out my bills, and I am good to go. So that is definitely super convenient. Yes, I think that was literally so much in a fair amount of time. That was so much information. I hope that that made sense to you guys. Like I said, this is something I've wanted to show for a while. I just didn't know how, and I still don't know that this was the best way to go about it, but it was hard because I can only show so much because of, you know, private numbers, private information, where we live, just things like that. Like, there is so much personal information because I am so detailed when planning that this was a little bit tricky to do, but I think we managed it, and I hope that it helped you guys in any way. If you have any questions, if I didn't answer anything, if I didn't go into anything in enough detail, comment down below. I get back to everybody, and I would love to help out, or if you have any other tips, because I'm always willing to make things a little more detailed. I think that is all for this video, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps you guys get your life together a little bit. I hope this gives you a little motivation to start planning a little bit better, for taking a hold of your life and just setting yourself up for success. That's why I love my planners so much, because I feel like I just have an idea on what's coming. I can always go into each day knowing I'm being the best version of myself, and that is just a super great thing. Yeah. So that is all. If you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and stay tuned for next week's video. Love you all. Bye.